Let's talk about the linebackers in the 5-2 defense with man press coverage, Mike and Will. Mike and Will and Fred constitute what we call the hit squad, but first let's talk about what you have to be able to do as a linebacker here. You have to be able to bring it. You have to be able to bring heavy violence against the opponent and be able to make tackles and make an impact on the entire game. Okay, here you have Ray Lewis in the top right, Brian Urlacher in the bottom left, and then, of course, number 51, Dick Butkus. Okay, you have to be able to stick your nose in it and really make things happen, and we're counting on you to do that. So we're going to dedicate a coach to you to be able to train you in how to respond to anything that the offense does. Okay, more importantly, as important as that, or even more importantly, is the ability for you to display leadership. And I just love this picture of Ray Lewis doing this here because he's really demonstrating leadership. Now, how is he doing that? Well, we know he can definitely bring the action here. He knows how to make tackles. He can make an impact on a game. But also, as a leader on the team, he rejoices when other teammates do well. Okay, and that's something you have to be able to do. We don't want you to lead by just example and being quiet and keeping to yourself and occasionally telling other people what to do. No, you have to be able to get with your teammates and inspire confidence in them and be happy when they do something well and have an interaction with them. Okay, it's about leadership, and as a linebacker on our team, you need to be able to do that. Okay, so if you're normally a quiet guy, we want you to kind of come out of that and actually start engaging some of your teammates. That's a part of being a linebacker on our team. Now let's get to the X's and O's a little bit. We have Mike and Will and Fred. These constitute the hit squad, and you're going to make a lot of tackles in this defense. You're going to make a lot of tackles because we are protecting you from blockers. All right, the front three guys, tackle, nose, tackle, they are employing techniques to help keep some of these linemen off of you so that you can flow to the ball and make tackles. All right, the same is holding true for Sam as well as the cornerbacks on those wide receivers. They're not going to get an inside shot at you at all. You pretty much have the free run to go after it. Now, one of these tackles might get through. Okay, they might come through, but they do so with a bad angle. And they'll only get to you after you hopefully have made a reaction to the play. So, anyway, let's talk about stopping the run and what the dynamics are behind stopping the run. Okay, what we do is we have, when a play goes to one side, the defensive end and the first linebacker there are going to play the ball outside in. We're not going to all just chase after the ball and pursue it out of bounds. No, we have defensive players designated to contain and move the ball towards the middle of the field. Okay, outside in. So, for example, all right, let's say that it flows this way. The defensive end is coming up, and he's going to try and move the ball back to the middle. If they're trying to reach him and sweep the ball out this way, this defensive end is playing outside in. Will linebacker sees the play going this direction. He's going to flow around. He's going to pursue the ball and play outside in, keeping his outside arm free, hitting the blockers with his inside arm. But he's pursuing the ball from the outside going in like this. Now, the second linebacker to arrive and Fred are going to play the ball inside out. All right, so if it's flowing this way, they're trying to run a sweep or something like this. He pitches the ball back or something like that. The defensive end is going to play the ball outside in. The first linebacker to arrive is going to play the ball outside in. The second linebacker, when he pursues, is playing inside out. Okay, he's going to clean up and have the big hit. As is Fred coming in here, they're going to play inside out. All right, real simple. Outside in, inside out. Let's go to the other side. Let's say that they lined up over here with the player over here, and they're going to try and do a little hook thing here, hook the end. Okay, quarterback spins, and let's say that even he's going to run out and try and block, and then the quarterback is just going to run a sweep around this side. Now, what's going to happen here? Okay, well, the end is going to come in and engage this blocker and try and play the ball outside in. This linebacker, Mike, immediately sees the play flowing to his left, and he is going to, oops, sorry about that, coming around. Okay. Going to play outside in. Linebacker's going to flow this way and engage and come outside in, trying to move the runner back to the middle because he knows that Will is coming inside out to clean up, as is Fred coming inside out. So we want all the action. We want to compress the play. Okay, so that's how we stop the run. For defensive end and the first linebacker to arrive, outside in. The other linebacker and Fred are playing inside out. That's how we stop the run. Stopping the pass. Stopping the pass. Let's say we have this formation. Linebackers, you take backfield receivers. We're looking into the backfield to see which way the play is going to go. But if any receiver that comes out here into the flats, that's your man. Okay? Okay, we're locking up man-to-man on the other sides here. We have cornerbacks watching the wide receivers. Sam is taking his man. Okay? Mike, you're going to watch this guy. Will, you're locking up with this guy. Okay? That's who you're keying on. So when a receiver here, or when a backfield player goes out into the flats, Mike, you are all over him. Boom. This guy goes into the flats. Will, that's your man there. Okay, so linebackers take backfield receivers. When a backfield player becomes a receiver, okay, maybe he comes out to here. Okay, Will, you've got to take him. Mike, if this guy comes out to here, you're all over him. Okay, that's how we stop the pass, is man-to-man coverage. You're looking into the backfield to see what happens. Now, what happens if these guys become a blocker? If they decide to block, they come up here, set up to block. You are going to blitz. If your man sets up to block, you may now blitz the quarterback and go after it. Okay, real simple. Your man blocks, you can now blitz the quarterback with great discretion and aggression. Okay, Fred, you're going to free flow to where the ball's going. If it's a pass play, you're going to back up. You're going to see where the quarterback's looking, and you free flow over to it. Okay, sometimes if there's a great receiver, we're going to call an ice call, and his number, we're going to say ice 52, ice 52. That means you're going to double up on that guy. We're going to prevent that guy from getting too many passes and hurting us too bad. Okay? So, there we go. Thanks a lot. We'll go to part 2 of linebackers in just a bit. Watch this video again if you need to.